QVC too. It really is. I've got an amazing crew of very hardworking people, but no one sees the frantic scampering between products. And I think someone just ran into a wall back there, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Is that what happened? Yeah.
Everybody's okay, though.
Oh, that's funny. You guys all right? Beautiful. For the folks at DynaTrap, DynaTrap is the leading brand name of pest catching here at QVC, QVC2. Our outdoor DynaTrap has been just a customer top rated item since day one. Sean Pickford and I working together, we've sold hundreds of thousands of them.
Yes, we have.
People still have problems with bugs inside their home. So what do? My mother, I remember growing up back in the Midwest, had this weird curly Q sticky tape.
We've all seen that.
Now get this, that hung from the lamp right above the kitchen table.
Right, because that's where all the flies and the pests, that's where they come after our food, and that's why she put it there. But that's the only reason she had that, was because that was all that was available at that time.
Well, we had the windows open back then, didn't have air conditioners, etc.
Right.
This is Sean Pickford. Sean is our DynaTrap representative. We've had 65,000 QVC and QVC2 customers who have bought the interior, inside your home, DynaTrap bug catcher. And this time of year, I don't know what it is with fruit flies, but they're everywhere.
Yeah, they are. Well, they come in with your fruit when you buy them. The fresh produce has fresh fruit flies on them, unfortunately. So this is a better way to trap them. I have one of these in my home that plugs in right behind where we have all the fresh fruit. It's easy because it catches the bugs when you're sleeping,
right,
when you're working, when you're eating, when you're out. You don't have to do a thing but plug it in, let that ultraviolet blue light that you're seeing there attract them. They fly around the back because they can't wait to see what's going on. And there's a sticky pad in there. That sticky pad, they land on it. When they land on it, it's too late. They don't go anywhere. They stick to the DynaTrap. The cool thing is you don't see what's going on.
Right, exactly.
So it's in your kitchen. It looks good, because one of these two in front of us here, Dan, is covered in insects.
Okay.
You can't tell from looking at it.
And we do have a color choice. It's white or black. And I want to point out those sticky pads, whichever model you buy, the white or the black, you're getting 3 of these pads.
Yes.
And each one of these pads is easily good for a month or
more.
as
many bugs as you get on them.
Right,
And all you're doing is you're going to peel off one layer of it to get to the sticky part.
And I do have, and I've got the item number, Sean, bear with me.
Yeah, you do have the upsell package.
F13511 is a set of 6 additional sticky pads. Thank you, guys. That's perfect. For $11.50.
Yeah.
People rave about this. Now, let's put some misnomers out of the way. This is not a bug zapper.
No.
It's not.
There's not bug guts going all over the place. We're not electrocuting anything. We're attracting them to it. We've done an independent third-party test study that says not only do we attract, but we capture the flies, house flies, your mosquitoes, all right, all those nasty things, the fruit flies. So those 3 things that we know we will specifically attract and capture them. How well does it work? Well, this one over here is actually covered in bugs. So I'm just going to pull it out and show you. So this was from our buddy's house, Dave.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Dave had a little bit of a fly problem.
And I was talking to Dave. I've known Dave for a long time, and I was kidding around with him this morning. I go, "Where do you live? A swamp?" No, he lives in a suburb right here in Philadelphia, just like every other suburb. It's been so wet and so hot that the bug population has gone crazy.
Yeah.
And those were captured inside his home.
They were inside his home. So instead of landing on him, his dogs,
his food.
I mean, let's face it, when a fly lands on your food, it's doing one thing, all right? It's making poo. Unfortunately, that's the sad fact of what's going on when the fly lands on your food.
Right.
So this is a better way to attract them to this, especially when you're sleeping. We've all been there. You're trying to get a good night's sleep, and and
there's no louder noise than a fly at 2 a.m.
And the great thing with this is, now that's a full card. Normally what I would do is I would take that one out, peel another one off, and slide it back in.
It's good for another 30 days or more.
Right. This is what it looks like from the back. So there is one of our patented UV bulbs in there, our DynaTrap bulbs, just like we use in our outdoor units. This is your sticky pad in there, and just to show you it's sticky, I put my finger on there. All right, that guy's going to really stick to it. So when you plug it in, it heats it up a little bit, makes it really sticky. They're attracted to the light. They have to go around to the light side to see what's going on. At that point, it's too late. They stick to the sticky tech pad, and they're done.
So where do you, 600 square feet, that's a big room.
Yeah, it really is.
Where do you recommend? Fruit flies, obviously.
First of all, kitchen. Yeah, most people plug these in and they put them in their kitchen, especially around food.
Let's do this. Let's go off and say hello.
Perfect.
We're going to say hello to Bertha. Bertha's down in Texas. Good afternoon to you, Bertha. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine, and I love your product. Oh my God, it is so good. People come in and they stare at the light and they look at me like, okay, what is this? and then I'll explain to them what it is, and how it works. And they wind up, I buy several, and I wind up giving them to them. I gave them to my 3 daughters. I've given them to my son. I've given them to my neighbor. They love them. Yeah. They love them.
Bertha, were you surprised at how many bugs it actually collected in what is a relatively short period of time?
I was.
Yeah.
I was very shocked at how many they collect.
Ooh.
Really, really. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, and all you have to do is plug it in. You don't have to do any work. That's the great thing about it.
And you're not spraying anything.
Right.
I'm not a hunter. I'm not, I'm not on a safari with one of these things.
The problem is you smack one of the flies with those things, then you got to clean up the bug guts that you just had on the new wallpaper or the kitchen countertop. So this is a cleaner way to do it.
Bertha,
yeah, no. They're wonderful, wonderful. I recommend them highly. Mm-hmm.
How long have you
The only question I have is, like, when do you know if the bulb goes out? Does it completely go out?
What it is you'll know when the bulb's not as attracting the insects the way it should. It goes from a blue light, turns more to a white light. So you're going to get a full season out of these, at least 5 months out of this. So when you start to see it turn to the white, it's not going to attract as much. We do always carry the bulbs in stock in case you need another one down the road, so nothing to worry about.
Oh, no, I already got some.
Oh, beautiful.
You're on it.
And there's a reason why there's no on-off switch on this.
Right.
You plug it in and you walk away from it, you're good for 5 months usually, at the minimum. So, Bertha, nice to meet you.
I bought several extra bulbs and extra strips.
Yeah, you're good to go then.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, Bertha. We appreciate your viewership over the years. It's a pleasure to have you on the air.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We're going to wrap up here in a minute. I got a real fast question for you.
Sure.
Bugs are no longer just a pest.
Right.
Bugs have actually become a health concern for a lot of individuals.
Yes.
What are the bugs that you folks did clinical testing on?
So your fruit flies.
Right.
All right. Your house flies, and worst of all, the mosquito. So it definitely attracts the mosquitoes, the house flies, and all that. You're seeing all that, the bugs that we had on that card. You'll get other things on there. We just didn't test for them. If it's attracted light, chances are it's going to be in there. I mean, I've caught stink bugs on mine, moss, and any of those
people
things.
Go, okay, it's for indoor use. I don't realize that I've got bugs inside my house.
Plug it in, you'll see.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see the results.
My unit actually resides in my garage,
yeah,
which I've got it there because I've got so many bugs, and I don't want to be working out my shop.
Because it's odor from the trash and food and stuff like that. We also know that people buy them as night lights for their bathrooms for the kids because they love the way the light looks.
Great idea. Sean, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Always a pleasure. All right. I don't boast about price very often. Listen, it's the one thing that I can't control as a program host here at QVC. That's done by